Just watch.
Watch more.
Just watch. And all of them have thank you, Baba Buhari, on them. Very appreciative Nigerian farmers. Most of them benefited from the Anchor Borrowers Program. And here are their products. They are here at the Abuja Trade and Convention Center. Everyone should come and see. Look at, we are still going. We are still going. See what we have here. See what we have here. See, this is rice. This is rice.
Yeah.
Rice. Ooh, rice. Rice, millions upon millions of them. Yes, see. Just look at. Did you hear that? This government is working. Look at it. Anchor Borrowers Program. Thank you to Central Bank. Thank you to our young men and women who have taken to agriculture. Just look at what we have here. This is all rice. Rice. Brilliant. I just love this. Behind me is rice. On my left is rice. In front of me is rice. Everywhere is rice. Rice. And here we come to the last pyramid. It's so lovely. Here. Woo! Beautiful. Wow. Although there's no way I'm not coming back here. I'll be coming back here to see what is happening here again. Thank you, Buhari. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Nigerians. Thank you.
Huh.
Wow. I should come and see this.
Waiting they never try with Nigerians. What kind of lies or propaganda APC, Egbekebe, never tried with Nigerians? And whenever they are propagating their fraud like that, they expect you not to use your sense. So, like if you mistakenly say, how can you display rice party in the open like this? What if it rains? Shut up your mind. It cannot rain. The weather said that it can. That's why we need to show to you that we are working. That's why to show to you that Bokwari is there. So we have to bring the rice from all over the farms, all over Nigeria. Bring them to Abuja to show you. Because if we don't show you now, all of you won't believe that, Bokwari was working. That wasn't rice. That was just sawdust, sand that they bagged. This was the level at which APC, Egbekebe, the level of evil that they represent. They met a bag of rice at 7,000 naira, 50 kg bag of rice was 7,000 naira, 7,500 naira 9 years ago. But by the time Bokwari was done with the rice pyramid, a bag of rice was over 30,000 naira. So if you now ask, what happened to the rice pyramid? What happened to the rice? Shut up your mouth. Stop. You need to think good about Nigeria. We cannot, you should not, instead of you to celebrate what we have just shown you, you are there questioning it. They don't want you to question anything. They want you to just agree and, even if it doesn't really make any sense. By the time APC, by the time they are done with Nigeria, Syria will be like paradise when they are done with you. 2 days ago, we were talking about the stampede in Ibadan, where children were trampled upon and they died. 35 of them died, actually. 35. And why? It was because they needed free food. The wife of the Honey of Ife, the ex-wife, Naomi, was sharing money and invited women and their children to come. Ordinarily, they shouldn't bring children to such uncontrolled, crowd in any way. But your child or your children will be your ticket to getting 5,000 naira, £2. People have become so poor, so wretched under APC, across Nigeria. Nowhere is spared, nowhere. We are yet to recover from that. When the news from Okija, Obi Jackson, there's this guy called Obi Jackson, who usually share food every December whenever he goes back to his hometown or his village, Okija. But this year, which is like the 18th month after Tifnumbu and his economic jackass took over Nigeria, it's different this year. It's like more people. Usually, right, the reason why you see people die in this kind of situation is because when you look around and you see the number of people, hungry people, who want to participate in this freebie, and then you look at yourself and you look at what they are about to share, there's a chance that you will never possibly benefit. So it will now be the first come, first serve. Stampede will follow. Thousands of people showed up at Okija because they have become poorer too in Anambra State. Papa, women, grown-up adults, children, over 30 of them died. Papa, I can't show you the video. You probably should have seen the video. If you have been online earlier today, you should have seen it. Free rice. Nigerians are losing their lives for free food. Anti-Fumbonomic in Nigeria of APC. Similarly, at Trinity Church in Abuja, where they were also sharing food. Again, another 10 people lost their lives. And unknown number of them actually got injured because they were struggling to benefit from this free food. In Nigeria, that is getting better. In Nigeria, that is recovering. But everybody knows that it is not recovering. You are sinking and sinking and sinking even like further than, the way you are going. You are likely going to, you are going to discover crude oil. The way Nigeria is sinking right now, even though you have crude oil anyway, but I'm talking about the crude oil of Shege. Come and see dead bodies, corpses of people, adult, grown-up women, not children, grown-up people, litter they litter the ground around the house of Obi Jackson because of a 5 kg bag of rice. Somebody said that people always become unruly. This is not. In fact, people have been trying to change the narrative as well. They are saying that this is not poverty. It is always a Nigerian thing that we are impatient. We do not have a, we don't like to follow the order. Orderly kidney. Have you ever been so like poor? I'm talking about poor. It's only when you're like a poor, that you hear that they are sharing rice somewhere and you go there that you want to go and collect because you can't afford it. This is not something like, okay, somebody's sharing food and they are coming to your house. When I was in Ijebu, they usually bring food to our houses. And sometimes they say, we shouldn't take the food. I mean, there are those who are superstitious that believe that if you take all this food, they are taking your destiny. About which destiny? Destiny, my destiny good. Now I don't get money to buy bag of rice. Which destiny are they taking? Take the destiny, give me bag of rice, Joe. We never used to go and kill. But things have changed a lot. Things have changed a lot in Nigeria. The population is growing, so is the poverty. Grown-up people on the floor, like, what kind of from shit, not trauma will make me just die like that in a crowd. That means there are people who are already like they are half dead, walking corpses, and then plenty for that Nigeria. Walking corpses, people who are going through a lot. Some of them have not eaten for days. You won't believe it. But they are suffering and smiling. They are. So any small push like this, I will know. I mean, what will make people lose consciousness and just die? I mean, it will level pushing one year. Because I can't really wrap my head around, I can't wrap my head around it, you know. Like, just like that, they go straight bench. What's happen? Say they match you ni. Kilo happen. What could have caused it? Over 30 people. Just like that. Because of bag of rice. That happened though. But guess what? Few hours after that, those who survived, who never collected, they returned. They were hanging next to the gate of the same man's house where over 30 people just died. They returned. They were there waiting. Maybe they can bring the rest of the bag of rice and share it. There's nobody. No one is spared in the poverty, the economic destruction that APC, Egbekegbe, has brought upon Nigeria. And this is just the beginning.
Sisi mere tata na Okija maka ndị azụ gasịrị jekwa ebe a mmadụ ka bụ Katọlik ndị mmadụ ka jukwuru ebe a ihe isi na gate ya nya anya na nne nọ na inside population nọ inside ọ karịrị akarị iji nke a egosi anyị na agụọ ka nkụ na Nigeria akụọ ka nkụ n'obodo now ejire m ebe a na wee chọpụta na ihe bụ ọnwụ a na-ekwu okwu ya bụla abịara sị na ndị mmadụ nọ n'ofesi side ene n'aka akụkụ fence ya ibe aka ndị mmadụ ju abịazie kpọpee gate wee bịasị ndị mmadụ batarazie n'ime ewe ha na-ekwozi onwe ha ekwo onye ya aba ka ibie aba onye ọmụji aba wee kwobezie ụfọdụ ewee daa ndị mmadụ ụfọdụ azọbazie ọba dutu okwukwe ha na-ekwu ya kọsụrụ ndị ahụ n'ebe ahụ nwụsịrị anwụ ọpọ na ihe emekwala o multitude of people ka na-abịajekwa ụfọdụ nụrụ na ndị nke ha nwụrụ anwụ ejebe mọchụarị ndị nke ha ka na ebe a ma ndị nke ha ji anya ya ha kara abịakwa na ihe abụsọ ndị mmadụ ihe niile ka m bịa ka ngosi uru meshin na moto paakịrị ebe a Katọlik lelele ihe niile na-ele anya bụ meshin lelele ebe a na-ekwu okwu ya n'ime kọmpaụndụ a ka dị geti ka dị ndị mmadụ lelele nke a bụ ndị na-abịa abịa ihe ya bụ so meshin na moto lelele so meshin na moto kwefuru sọ ndị mmadụ agụọ ka nkụ n'obodo anyị ga-ebele ma ejiri ji bụrụ anyị kama na ọ dị unfortunate na o zutuzuru onwe ya mgbe lele na akụ mfụ ndị kara abịa agụọ ka nkụ n'obodo nwetara vidio biko metụrụ aka na chi ya bata asịsị mere tata na Okija maka ndị azụ gasịrị jekwa ebe a mmadụ ka bụ Katọlik ndị mmadụ ka jukwuru ebe a ihe isi na gate ya nya anya na nne nọ na inside population nọ inside ọ karịrị akarị iji nke a egosi anyị na agụọ ka nkụ na Nigeria akụọ ka nkụ n'obodo now ejire m ebe a na wee chọpụta na ihe bụ ọnwụ a na
Nobody is spared. That is the reality in Nigeria. If you, was it last year or early this year that I saw our people rob a bus in Ibadan? This mini bus, right, was transporting bags of rice through a very busy road. Once people saw inside, bag of rice inside, they robbed the bus. That the guy had to like speed off, like to run away with the leftover of the bags of rice in his in the bus. People are hungry. Like people are wretched, impoverished beyond what you can even imagine, beyond what they want you to believe in Nigeria right now. Even though some will tell you, the money, there is money, there is, for example, they will tell you about how some people are spending money in clubs, how beer parlors are still having people drinking, like that, so as to cover up what is really going on. A young man was trying to help people by sharing his own kind of like rebagged bags of rice, okay? And this is what happened. That's the reality. Right now, online or offline, nobody is hearing anything right now than anybody who is just willing to give them something. Do give away. Do give away now. Some people have been messaging me and all of that stuff. Do give away. There's Christmas coming, there's a New Year coming, there's this and that. But that never used to be the case. It all started slowly and slowly until APC, Egbekegbe, destroyed the economic fabric of Nigeria, and then turned people to beggars who will now depend on them. Here you get, so that they can begin to offer, make them poor and begin to offer them food so that they can see you as their saviors. Say, do you know how many people that man is helping? Do you know how many life that man don't save? Do you know the number of people that goes to his house to collect money, to collect food? I say, which man? Say that politician. Do you have an idea how that man became a philanthropist? By stealing from you, denying you what could have been your own, a commonwealth, shared among few crooks. Look at Ohando that is almost bankrupt at the end of 2022. Ohando that couldn't pay some of his own debts. They couldn't pay their debts to some of their vendors in 2022. Tifnubu became your president in 2023. Ohando is so successful now that Ohando is paying millions of dollars to artists to come and sing for them at their end of the year party. Wizkid, Davido, Burna Boy, J Boy, Fireboy, all these guys, they were paid millions of dollars to come and entertain you. And it's making the whole trend on social media right now. Yeah. From the company worth 70 billion or so naira to a company that is now worth over 3 trillion naira. In naira, they are now multi-billion dollars oil company. All because Tifnubu claimed to have removed their subsidy. Gave the money to them to buy and bring in fuel from Malta to Nigeria. And they are so rich right now. You are going through hell. Of course, your favorites, Davido, Burna Boy, Wizkid, they are in Nigeria right now paid to come and entertain the rich criminals, the economic jackass, who have mopped up what should have been your commonwealth for themselves. And that's enough entertainment for you. That's enough satisfaction for you, because you have no economic sense. You have no economic brain. You have no idea how the entire system is rigged against you. You don't. And that is why we'll keep having a lot of people dying because of a bag of rice. Here is what Solomon Kende Ibadan, Agodi Emperor, had to say about the children that died because of 5,000 naira in Ibadan 2 days ago. Sorry for the poor order.